We're here today on the shores of the Red Sea in the Lower Hejaz Mountains to visit one of the newest circuits on the Formula One calendar. We're in Jeddah, home to what we all hope is going to be a thrilling Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. It's the owner-driver then in pole position. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Leclerc, Max Verstappen and Hamilton. Oscar Piastri, Russell, Norris and Valtteri Bottas. Fernando Alonso, Ricciardo, Pierre Gasly and Mick Schumacher. Joe, Ocon, Kevin Magnussen and Yuki Tsunoda. Albon, Stroll, Vettel and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. Ant, it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
OK, now that we've got some good points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish. approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap, box this lap. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. Our gap behind is 3.3 seconds.
And it looks like the pit crew are out in the lane and ready to perform their magic on the car. They're going to be aiming to achieve the fastest pit stop time possible.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Oscar's coming in for his stop now. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 3.9 seconds. Car behind's just boxed the mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now. 5 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 19.0 seconds. Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Absolutely fantastic. That is a brilliant, brilliant result. Well done.
A sterling effort from the team and a magnificent drive to secure victory here at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. What do you think it was today, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition?
Well, I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
The faces on our top three look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all. So let's review the updated driver standings. Our championship leader not only managed to hold on to the top spot, but managed to further extend their lead. That's impressive stuff. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
It's got to be Valtteri Bottas, a commanding performance that I think had the audience's eyes glued to him for the majority of the race.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Ferrari continue to extend the gap at the top of the table. Meanwhile, good work from the owner-drivers team this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.